Hello friends, welcome to Squaird Plans. I'm Stephanie and today we're going to be setting up my Christmas planner section in this catch-all planner that I use every day. I'm not doing a full holiday planner. I know a lot of planner babes do a full-on planner. It's a little bit much for me to do a full planner. I don't have kids or anything like that, and it's just me and my husband. We don't really travel, especially with COVID. We're not going to travel this year. So it's a little bit more small scale for me, but I'm going to show you some cool things that I recently made and also give away a freebie so you guys can, get your holiday planner all set up, give you some ideas, and maybe you're like me and you don't need a full planner. Maybe this is more your style as far as having a section in your planner for holiday planning, since there is a bit more to it this year, or during this season, than other times of the year. So to start, I have a catch-all planner, which briefly is a planner where I take multiple individual planners. So I have 5 different planners that I use in this one planner. I take out a month at a time and put them in and just work off of this one planner for the entire month. That way I'm not constantly having to check different planners. I just have this one. It's easy and very organized in my mind, and I really enjoy it. So the idea of adding a separate planner for just holidays, I know it's not going to work for me since it's not all together in one place. The idea of a holiday section, I think, is much more my style and will work really well for me. This is where it's going to live in my planner, which is the very beginning of my dated sections of my planner. So I'm just going to move this out of the way. I have created a holiday planner, you guys. I'm pretty excited about this guy. I don't know. I just felt like the one that I had currently was not working for me. So like I said, I made my own, and I hope you guys find this a bit more useful as I do. This will be available to purchase in my Etsy shop. However, I will be giving away one of these sections for free, so check the link below if you are interested in downloading it. I will show it to you once we get to it, once I get through the flip through. It is actually built to letter size, which I want to stress. So Happy Planner Big if you're a Happy Planner, but Art Planner tool if you use the letter size planners. It's ready to go. You don't have to do anything with it. I obviously am a classic planner, so the letter size was too big for me, but I easily just took it and sized it down to fit in my planner. It's really simple. If you're unfamiliar with how to size down inserts, full-size inserts for your planner, just look online. There's all kinds of percentages. Off the top of my head, this guy here, I ended up printing at 84% to fit, and I did a sample and it fits perfectly in my classic, so I'm going to cut it down here in a minute. The recommended is 82, but I used 84, and like I said, it's perfect. There's also mini. The recommended is 54% that you print it at, and it shrinks it down to 54%. Fit in a mini. A5 is 68%, and half letter is 65%. So I just want to shoot those out there because those are the more common sizes, but if you have a different size planner and you still want to use this, you can look online. There's just a full guide of percentages. Just look for insert percentage sizing for planner inserts. Okay, so this is my cover page. I want to show you guys, nice and clean. So like I said, I've sized this down to 84%, and this is how it came out, and I'm printing it on my Premium 32 paper, which will be linked in the description below too if you're interested. I do love this paper. It's not great for stickers because the stickers stick down pretty easily and don't like to move very much off of this paper, but it is great for writing and just overall feel. It's very smooth. It's nice and thick without being too thick, and bright white. So I do love that for this paper, and we'll use this again for my inserts for 2021. So I have a cover page that I designed, and I did a simple, just like a backing page. You don't have to use a cover, obviously. If you want to put in your own, build your own, and make a full planner, you can, or you can create, and laminate this guy And then we have a calendar. So I included both November for 2020 and December for 2020. The reason that I'm including that is because there are so many little things that come up throughout the holidays, and it's just good to have it all in one place where you can just see, oh, you know, if there's certain events and traditions you like to do and when they run, like let's go see the Christmas lights, or Southern California, we have like a boat parade, parade of lights, which happens on certain days, and you want to make sure you have that information here. You can put it on your holiday calendar and quick, easy glance to find it. Then I also created a seasonal event guide. So this kind of ties in with the calendar, and you can write in the event if there's a cost, like where it's at, when it's going on, anything else you need to know. Is it a bucket list item? Is it a family favorite? You can just totally dial down each event for the season. So I have a full sheet here with 5 event boxes, then a back side. Most of these have a front and a back, so that if you want to shuffle around the pages, you can make sure that you can do left and right side pages wherever you see fit, because I do include this kind of candy striped spine area on the insert. Next, I included a seasonal bucket list, which is going to be the insert I'm giving away for free. So if you want to kind of set up a bucket list, this insert will be available, as well as the back side, which I'll show you in a second. Just put "'Tis the season to be jolly" at the bottom. 9 squares, so you can do either photos of things that you did on your bucket list. You can do with stickers or write in things that you want to do, and then when it's completed, you know, you can mix it up and do it however you want, but it's kind of pre-set up, so you don't have to really think too hard, and you just can easily do whatever you feel works best for you. And on the back of this is the holiday fun page, which is just a nice little area for you to write things that you want to do that are holiday related, like certain movies to watch or books you like to read during this time of year, songs to make a playlist from, or any specific traditions that you and your family would like to keep. So that insert, this page in particular, will be available down below for free. I hope you guys like it. I thought it'd be a good addition to any holiday planner. And if you are interested in the whole thing, check my Etsy shop, which will also be linked below in the video. Then we have this gift giving list. It has gift ideas, so you can kind of brainstorm different ideas for any specific person, and their sources and their cost, and if you actually purchase them. And then you can also include, like if you send Christmas cards, you can put that in. You can do gift wrapping, you know, if you need a gift wrap ahead of time, if you need to send it or give it, you can just kind of check it off, and then how much you spent total on the gift. So much more to it than just a simple, you know, line item, and I think that I'm going to really get a lot of use out of this. And again, front and back, so you can do and print as many as you need for your Christmas list. Next, we have the Black Friday shopping list update, and so very similar to the previous year, except for you don't get that cool cutout feature that we had before. So this is just more of a home base for all of the stores. So you have a little bit more room, which is kind of nice to write in stuff. My Black Friday shopping list has the store name, store hours, store-wide coupons, if anything or that you need to know, you know, if it's a full day worth of % off, that, and then the individual items you're looking for, their prices, and if you purchase them, and your total amount. So there's 4 boxes here, and again, front and back, depending on how ambitious you are for Black Friday shopping. And then I did a similar one, but for Cyber Monday shopping. This one has more of a gear towards online shopping. So you have the website, sale hours and or days, sales and promo codes, like if you have a specific promo code you want to make sure you use. But then the rest is just, again, items, cost, and if you got them, and how much you spent. So similar setup, but a little bit more tailored towards online shopping. Next, we have the handmade Christmas project sheet, which is something that I desperately needed. If you guys make items for Christmas gifts or make Christmas cards, which I would assume most of you guys are kind of like me and you make something around Christmas, even if it's like baked goods that you give away as gifts, I made this sheet so that you could easily just pour out all of the information you need for whatever projects you're doing and kind of gather your thoughts and have it in all one place. So I have a project area, I have sketches and ideas in case you're doing something where you need to actually physically sketch out ideas for how it's going to look. Different resources, like if you have online resources that you have saved, like pins on Pinterest or certain websites that have a recipe or a guide or something that you're using for inspiration, write that in here. I have a materials list, where you can get those materials and how much they cost and whether you have or purchased them already. So, sometimes you have a stash of crafts and you're not buying anything. You can just check off when you make sure that you have certain things. Some checkoffs for materials collected, project completed, and project shared. That way you can just, again, track the whole progress of your project, and then a notes section. So I'm really excited for this. I do a couple of different things, like I said, for Christmas cards being primary, and then sometimes I make different things for specific people, gifts. And I also plan on doing some decorating projects, handmade projects for our house this year. So I think this will come in very handy. So again, front and back, so you have plenty of room. And then if you need additional pages, like if this is just not enough and you need to write things out, you can always include one of these note pages in between them so you can write them and have like a front and back situation here with your project sheets. And I also have a holiday notes page, front and back. So we have this, and it's just lined paper, just all kind of coordinated with the planner. A back page and a back cover. So that was a lot. I am so excited to use this. It's going to be so much more functional for me this year. And if you're interested, go ahead and check it out on Etsy, but no matter what, check out the free printable down below. Just get it, try it, see if you like it, try printing it at different percentages, and go from there. So I'm basically just going to drop this guy in and add a few minor things for now into my planner to get the section started. I'm going to cut this down. And my old junky paper cutter, but I do love it. I love the guillotine cutters because you can do multiple pages at once, and it really makes life a lot easier. So I think I'm going to do like 4 pages at a time. We'll see if that is pretty good. I don't want it to slip on me so that I get funky cuts, so I'm going to try to do it like this. And the cover is the only one that really touches the edges. The rest have a pretty big border except for in the spine, so I can just kind of follow the cover for now. And I am going to trim a little bit extra. So at 84, like I said, it was perfect top to bottom, but it's a tiny bit over on the edges. So just so that it's exactly 7, I'm going to just try to trim a little bit more off of the longer sides. Okay. And since this doesn't have any guides when you do this, start with the edge that you know you have, which is the spine. And then I'm going to kind of shift it in just a smidge. And there you can kind of see where the bottom is, and here you can see where the top is. So for this one, I'm just going to go with the bottom. I'm turning the page clockwise, and the reason is that way I'm always going off of a straight page edge versus one that I've already previously cut. It kind of helps guide you to make straighter cuts. Okay, you guys, we're gonna try punching with my Happy Planner punch. I'm seriously thinking of upgrading this guy to an arc punch. And when I do, I will tell you all about it. But for now, this is what I have. So I'm going to go ahead and do 2 pages at a time. to try to eliminate problems, since this is a very temperamental punch. I'm really excited, you guys. I'm like, yay, finally something that's gonna work for me. And not just like what other people think is useful. And let's see, so let me go ahead and get to that spot. So this is where it's going to live. Woohoo! I'm gonna go ahead and drop this in. And then I'm also going to add in this and this. So I'm going to put in this dashboard probably right here for now, since it's going to be a dated section. Maybe I'll create a label for it. And I also have this guy, which I'm going to include as well. And this is going to be for, I'm going to put it near the back, for any recipes or receipts or anything like that that I want to have. Oh, I need to trim that a little bit. So this is just a pocket pages from the Happy Planner that I've had in my stash for a long time. But this size is really good for recipes, like recipe cards. So I thought it would be a good place to put those things. And then here and here I can maybe put receipts or maybe just some fun holiday cheer stuff in there and have that in my little section as well. Okay, so here is the flip through. So I'm just going to jump to the cover. So I have my cover page, which I like, and just FYI, my printer kind of curls the pages because it gets kind of hot. So they're a little bit curly, but that'll flatten out pretty fast once it's all put together. So I have my cover page, and then I have this empty page here. And then we have the calendar. As you can see, perfect. Nothing's cut off. You can see everything. I even cut it a little bit crooked, but it's perfectly fine. So I can get started on here. Woohoo! And I have December ready to go. Then we have the seasonal events, bucket list, holiday fun, gift giving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, handmade Christmas, and holiday notes. Then I have my little pocket here for receipts and recipes, and the back cover. So that's it, and it will just live here in my planner so that I can easily reference it. I will likely change this label at some point off camera and use the same kind of labeling that I have on the rest, but I do like that it's red and it stands out, so I may just leave it like that. But anyway, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch, and think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to get your free printable down below, and we'll see you next time. Bye!